Work does not have to hurt. It just doesn't. And we make work hurt because we don't pay attention to how we treat other people and we don't adequately value how people are treating us. And the reason for this is that we're all so busy. We've all got so much stuff to do that we're focused on the task at hand, getting my thing done. We don't notice when we're snapping at somebody else. We don't notice when we're just like, why are they bothering me again? When they're bothering you because they don't have the information that they need to do their work because you've got it. And guess what? You're going to do that to them too. And so until everyone gets together and says, look, this is how we want to work together so that we can get all this stuff done, still like each other at the end, and produce the best stuff we possibly can. Stuff we're proud of, stuff we have professional satisfaction in doing, something that's like the reason that we got involved in doing these things in the first place. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to map our current work. And that's like, oh, wow, it's another value stream mapping exercise. But here, what we're specifically asking is, where in our flow of work are we not getting each other what we need? Where are we being momentarily or often overloaded so that we can't be available when other people need us? Where are we not getting the information we need? So we have to keep reaching out to other people because you know, and I know that if there's a thing and I keep having to reach out to you, after a while, I'm just going to stop reaching out to you and I'm just going to assume I know what's going on. Or worse yet, I'm going to start to resent you for me having to reach out to you all the time. So we want to just say, here are the things that we do to get our work done. Here's where we rely on each other. Here's where this work should be easier to get done. And then we spot in that where the toxicity and the agency gaps are. Where are the things where we're not able to act or other people aren't able to act professionally because they don't have the information that they need, because they're coming in the wrong sequence, because of whatever. There could be any number of causes for those three things. But when you have those things where we're not communicating well or where we can't act, every one of those is a bottleneck. It's an honest to God bottleneck, just as much as having too many things trying to go through the same part of a pipeline. So when we get to those, we slow down, we get frustrated, we start thinking about other things, we don't like doing that work. All of those things take away from our ability to do that work, to get that stuff done in a way that we're proud of. And so in the end, we want to come back to that. We want to come back to the fact that we are all professionals. We want to get good work done. So then when we've seen that, when we've mapped our work, we've seen where things are not going so well, then we don't make a Kanban so that it says, step A, step B, step C, and then we're done. We make the Kanban, or we make whatever visual control we're creating, we visualize in some way, this is what's happening, this is how the work flows through our system, and this is where these weird or frustrating things happen. And then we start to make little triggers in there that says, oh, wait, this is the type of situation where Jim will get frustrated, or Tony will get frustrated, or Thushantan will get frustrated, or somebody's getting frustrated. Okay. Then when you spot those things, whether it's when you're making the value stream map, or whether when you're using the Kanban, or when you're in your huddles or whatever, when you notice them, make rapid remedies, like have zero tolerance for being annoyed. It's like, this is kind of frustrating. Not saying, not you're frustrating me, but the situation is frustrating. Can we get together and figure out a way to do this better so that the work flows a little better and people are less frustrated? And when you do that, then hopefully all of the people that are involved will recognize that when you say, wait, this is kind of frustrating for me, they recognize that the team has a responsibility to make you as a team member less frustrated. And some people are better at spotting these than others, so that can be its own little kind of frustrating. But it's better to have that frustrating of people trying to get things to be better than it is for the frustrating stuff to grow because nobody's paying attention. So 5 steps to a healthier workplace. Please give it a try. And if you would like, Tony Ann and I at Modus are always happy to help. if you would like. So thanks for subscribing. Talk to you soon.